My wife is actually a crack shot who never misses, but she deliberately misses her targets in front of me. So I picked up a gun to show her my skills, and as I hit target after target with perfect accuracy, I couldn't help but say it was just beginner's luck. But I didn't notice that my wife's expression had frozen. Then without a word, she grabbed the gun and fired off a rapid succession of shots. When all 8 targets were hit dead center, my jaw nearly hit the floor.
Where'd you learn to shoot like that?
Beginner's luck.
At that moment, I had no idea that my wife was actually a top-tier assassin just like me. And worse yet, we worked for rival organizations. We'd always staggered our schedules, though. Whenever my wife had a job to do, I'd head to the bar to play cards and unwind, maybe take out a target on the side for some extra cash. This went on for 6 years, and neither of us suspected a thing. We were crazy about each other. But then one day, trouble came knocking. My wife and I both got a contract for the same bounty. The target was a protected witness codenamed Tank. At that moment, we had absolutely no clue we were about to become each other's worst nightmare. Soon enough, my wife arrived at the desert where the target was located. She planted bombs all along the convoy's route, just waiting for them to reach the kill zone. She thought she had it all figured out. But out of nowhere, an SUV came barreling toward her position, swerving all over the place. My wife quickly grabbed her binoculars to get a better look. The SUV did a drift and fishtip, smashing right into the trigger mechanism for the bomb. All the explosives instantly went into countdown mode. Seeing that the convoy hadn't reached the designated area yet, my wife made a split-second decision and cut all the circuits. As for that troublemaking SUV, 1 second it looked like regular tourists. The next second someone pulled out a rocket launcher from inside. My wife immediately realized I was an assassin sent by a rival organization. She whipped out her sniper rifle and fired a shot right at my chest. Luckily, I was wearing body armor, which stopped what would have been a fatal hit. At that moment, I had no idea it was my wife who'd taken that shot. I just wanted to teach that shooter on the hill a lesson. So I immediately pulled out my rocket launcher and fired around at the hillside. Although my wife reacted quickly enough to escape after all that commotion, neither of us managed to complete the assassination. I immediately realized this killer was no joke. So I went back and found a hacker who traced the address from a computer she'd left at the scene. But when I arrived at the location, I was shocked to discover that the sign on the door had my wife's company name on it. I instantly knew something was off.
Sweet Jesus, Mother of God.
But what I didn't know was that my wife was equally obsessed with tracking down that person, constantly replaying the footage, trying to find clues. Right now, though, I couldn't worry about any of that. I rushed home in a panic, needing to verify my wife's true identity for myself.